Click, click, click. From the side, the periphery, I stood taking photographs of my daughter's dinosaur-themed birthday party. She and her best friend shared the party, because their birthdays were only a week apart. There were dinosaurs on top of the cupcakes, little dinosaurs. And we had party hats, stegosaurus hats with plates that went down the backs. Why dinosaurs? I asked. Well, they said, they felt absolutely ancient now that they're seniors in high school. Obviously. It was a very cool party, I have to say, in no small part because they had a live band called Jettison that performed a custom playlist for almost 2 hours. It was especially cool, too, because the lead singer and the guitarist of Jettison is her older brother, my son, who's a senior at college, a junior at college this year. There was dancing and laughter and friends hanging out. This was all outdoors and in a cold evening up in the mountains, and they all had a great time around the fire pit, and I stood on the periphery so as not to get in the way taking photographs. These are memories that I will carry all my days, alongside so many others. I remember their births, the instant that I first held each of my children. I remember when each one of them was baptized, and my mother, a priest, baptized them with other clergy, and she wore, not this stole, but a stole in my office. She wore the stole that she made for my father when he was ordained in 1973, that he wore when he baptized me into my life in Christ. Memories upon memories, my own and those that have been gifted to me from the lives of others and their memories. Watching my kids at that party drew together countless strands of memory and experience for me. I noticed, for instance, for the first time, that they are now the same ages as my older brothers when our father died. And that in just a few months, I will reach my father's age of his last year. It's just a fact, and yet it bears energy and memory. Standing there that night, joy and awe were dancing within me and for my whole family, for those present and those long deceased. And alongside them, too, a sadness and an introspection because of all the families in the Middle East whose peace was shattered that same day. Kids like mine, people like us, living their normal lives and disrupted. Before the party, I gave my daughter a vinyl edition of her favorite folk rock album by the Avett Brothers, her favorite band. And on that album is a haunting ballad about the bonds of family and what matters most in the face of tragedy. The opening line is meant to startle, and it's very plainly and mournfully sung, "If I get murdered in the city, don't go revenging in my name." The singer understands the blinding primal urge of violent reciprocity, and he advises his brother against it. And then he imagines what he would want to have said to his family if he were to meet his end in the city, which presumably is far away from the safety of home. He sings, Make sure my sister knows I loved her. Make sure my mother knows the same. Always remember that there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our name. Always remember that there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our name. I feel the same way about life, that there is nothing more dear than the love that binds us in shared time and experience and memory. This is the heartbeat of my faith, where all is woven together, the joy and pain, creativity and destruction, tragedy and blessing, all that was and is and shall be. It is all held together in a bond of love that we make for one another in moments like this. Baptisms, marriages, births and deaths, in every bond that is true and real. Always remember that there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our name.